crossing the street. You gonna cross or you not? For real. So the current area that I'm in is Westlands. So in Westlands, I mean, it's just kind of like the rest of the so far as I've seen, seeing Westlands, Upper Hill, Kilelishwa, Karen, and I'm gonna be visiting these spots as well. So that's the mall over there. Where that thing is. So where the mall is, it's it's all right. It's a nice little mall. This is also a little mall, but there's really nothing in the mall. So I can go around showing it, but a lot of people in the malls don't like filming. So this is another thing. So with the westernized type mindset here, you'll see a lot more of this. So what I mean is like the dyeing of the hair, the more American style. You see, like the styles here aren't too different from like America, really. Given people dress a little bit more fancy. So I'm just here to show you the cool parts. I ain't gonna get into the politics of things today. So, so this is one of the stores here. This is I ain't never been in this small area actually. I always go by it though. I just never go inside. So we got print shops. So all prices are not equal. If you find a price on the street, it'll be a lot cheaper than if you go to the mall. Of course, same thing in America too, but you can go to a even lower area and find an even cheaper price. And things just very, very differently here. So I don't really worry about like price or anything like that. I'm really just walking around viewing stuff. Now, if someone stop me, hey, I'm just a tourist. As far as they know. So this is what you're seeing so far. It's a nice dress, I ain't gonna lie. It looks nice. So here, you can get your hair done for like 1,500, 1,500 Kenyan shillings. So 1,000 Kenyan shillings like $6. So it's probably $9 to $10, roughly, to get your hair done as a woman. When I had my locks, because I actually cut my locks last month. I'll do another video about why I cut my locks. But oh, this place. I was in a different area. But the reason, I was paying. How much did I pay? 1,000 to get my locks retwisted. About 2 year growth. So it wasn't too much, but still, if you go to some other some other areas, they was trying to charge like 3,000, 2,500. I'm like, I know I could get lower. And the guy did a pretty good job too. But yeah, so yeah, massage services, barbershop services. Here, if you get a haircut, they'll also give you like a kind of like a little massage, like a shoulder massage. Might even do they might do the what you call it, wash for free. So washing your hair. It's pretty cool honestly. Cause the one I got was like, let me see. I got my whole hair cut from locks, had it washed, and received the like massage, even though I told her not to, for a total of 1,300. So I was like, 12, a little bit over $12. That's a good price, honestly, especially for the time that it took. It was like It'll take like a good 30, 40 minutes to basically do the whole thing. Yes. So also as we're going through people, make sure to look at them. Look at the foreheads. Look at the heads. Look at the styles. Look at the faces. With everything that, with all the faces, you're gonna see that a lot of people look alike. So you know, a stereotype like people say, "Oh, all black people look alike." It's not too far off actually. The reason why is because they have tribes. It's all about tribe. Idol. It's all about tribal. So if you're on the same tribe and they marry within the same tribe, which the tribes are Kikuyu, Luo, Luya, Kamba. Yeah, those are like the four biggest tribes. I just heard like someone else say yesterday, like the Suba tribe. I didn't even know about that. But that's also within the Kenyan tribes. So the big four tribes though are Bantu. And if you know anything about history, we, the lost tribe of Israel, are Bantu. So it interested me to want to learn about this. Why? Because I like history. So with anything in history, I want to learn it. So I got a book actually called the Agakuyu, and then I got a second book called the Bantu, the Thousand Year of the Bantu traveling. So it goes through like the Bantu tribe, goes to the oh man, what is it? Maasai tribe. So the Maasai tribe is actually called Mitsri or Mitsri, same as like Egypt. So I also heard that in Tanzania as well before before actually coming here. So before coming here, that's when I learned that the Maasai people, the ones who like to jump, they were the former Egyptians. So they were kicked out of the land, and they became they were pastoral people. So the book says, which is kind of funny because in the book of Joshua it says that they despised, even in Genesis they despised people who like did that kind of work. But I mean they still kept animals, but they were just looked down upon. So it's interesting how the change happened. So these are the buses. They call them matatus. They're basically any bus is called a matatu. So the matatu, you can get a ride for maybe like 500, 100, depending on where you're going to. I have not been down that way before. I ain't been down this way either, actually. Hmm. That way looks like have more buildings. Let me try here first. Maybe next time I'll go there. Anyway, you will meet a lot of cool people here, actually. Um, the people who I've met here so far have really been nice, friendly. They haven't really tried to get over on me. They don't really care about if you're recording. Like, so I'm trying to give a perspective in Tanzania. I'm sorry that everything comes out of Tanzania sounds negative, but when you bring out your phone or something, everyone will look at you because it's not customary for people to just pull out the phone and record. And if they are, then maybe they speak the language and people are just staring. And people are kind of staring here too, but I don't really care. But it's a lot worse, honestly. What's the next thing? Funny, a guy just covered his face because they didn't want to be on camera. Anywho, let's see what I'm about. But you see the building right there. So they're currently building Um, they're building a lot over here. Whew. They've been doing a lot of apartment building here. So what people would do, this is on the business side. Actually, I saved it for another video. So they also have Hindu temples here. So this is actually a smaller one, but they have like a big Hindu temple, like off the highway. See, like passing by. Also, they have a highway here. They don't have a highway in Tanzania. Now, the reason why they have that highway is, from what I've heard, is that the Chinese are the ones who built it, and Kenya told them that to build it with their own money. But then Kenya had to pay it back, so now they're paying back that loan for them building the bridge. Which I'm like, doesn't make too much sense, but it's a highway, I guess. You have to pay to get on it. Well, they'll tell you, like, if you go past like a certain amount of stops, then basically you would let me see, you'll get charged more. So for like going past 1, 2, 3, 4, and they don't have like a special pass like you pay a monthly subscription. You have to put money on there. So if you're going through 5 different passes or checkpoints, like say you don't get off exits, you just keep going past them. They'll tally it up at the end. Might be like 300, 500. Usually it changes like 119, maybe 140, depending on what area you're at. So you see here, they did the Christmas trash. So I don't celebrate that. There's a lot of information about that, Saturnalia. But yeah, they did celebrate here. It's interesting though because they, they didn't have white Santa, they had a black Santa. So I was kind of like right on for that because at least you're doing something. Hmm. I don't know where the straight's gonna keep taking me, but it seems like a highway. That's, I guess I'll go left. Too many cars. You gotta be careful with these cars because people would definitely hit you and keep going. And the big cars like buses, big trucks, and all that, man, like you gotta basically run across the street because they do not be slowing down. And again, they will run. They'll go like nothing ever happened. Might get caught, but also you'll see a whole lot of. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, let me go in here. I haven't seen them yet, but there's a lot of police officers, security. So from what I've heard is that, and this is interesting as well. In 2019, you know when what was his name, Trump, he basically declared like Israel a state, or the capital. Muslims here, black Muslims, were angry, so they ended up like bombing places. They ended up doing terrorist attacks. So now there's a whole bunch of security. Security also in Tanzania, but there's even more security here. Raspberries. But because of those attacks, they they up security about a lot. So if you go like to say the mall, they're checking under your car, see if there's a bomb. When you go into the mall, they're scanning you. Oh, we got pecans here. 1326. This ain't far from my house either. I mean, this is 300 grams. Oh, for top price 2,000. That's 1,200. Third price 2,000. Okay. So again, these are fresh fruits. All of the fresh fruits. You got mango, watermelons, all of them. So they have farms here in. I don't think it's directly here in Nairobi. I actually need to ask somebody about that. But you, let me see. So Excuse me, which one of these is chicha? Yeah. Okay. And how much is in chicha? Okay. You said 50 a bunch? 35 a bunch. Okay. Okay. I just want to see it. Thank you. So you got your local plums, pink lady apples. They do have some seedless stuff here, so like this. So yeah, watch out to see like what's seedless and what is seeded. Give it, I ain't even gonna lie. It's kind of annoying sometimes chewing on them seeds. Hey, how you doing? Have you asked for permission? Nah, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. I hop out and leave. Apologies. Well, apparently you can't record in here. Proclaim your ignorance. That's the lesson in this. Oh no, I didn't know. And you just walk out and leave. Some people say that's rude, but most likely they would have said no anyway. Try to go on left or right? It's going right. So going back to the story, they beefed up security by a lot because of all that happened, and they don't have a lot of street lights here. So instead, you'll see a lot of roundabouts. And the reason why you'll see a lot of roundabouts is because, right here, Auto Express. So, mechanic store. The reason I have a lot of roundabouts is because people do not respect the law, especially boaters who are motorcyclists. So they'll just zoom past like a street light when everyone else is stopped. So that causes a lot of car accidents. Here they have police on the street directing traffic, and they have military police as well directing traffic. So instead of just listening to like street lights and all that, you'll have the police just directing you to go around about, tell you to stay there. You might be there 5, 10, 15 minutes, holding up traffic. It really does get annoying sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie. Promenade. So, do you have to learn Swahili here? It's good to know, but it's not necessary because a lot of people speak English. Some people still speak broken, but for the majority, it's that you do speak pretty good English. But then they'll get behind. They won't go behind closed doors. They'll just talk in Swahili in front of your face. They may laugh at you. They may joke on you. So it's really good to learn Swahili because when you start to learn, now you know what they're talking about. Now you know what they're doing. And they, just like Tanzania, Kenyans love to joke on you because they think that you don't understand them. So they'll be laughing like a lot in front of your face, talking about you. Whew. Man, maybe I'm getting fat. Will you start walking and talking and you start to catch your breath? I got a gym, so I might just go start working out in the gym. Again, it's another building. I think it's one of your office building though. Anywho, it's been 20 minutes, so thank you for checking out Nairobi, Kenya with me and walking with me. Shalom and be strong.